Hi everyone, my name is Simaning. Today I want to talk about the model I generated from Rhino and Grasshopper. This is the example image, and you can tell that it has two holes and one column. The first step is to use Rhino to create different points, and then use Grasshopper to interpolate these points. Remember to connect these points from the same direction, like all counterclockwise or clockwise. Then I need to move the curves to different elevation. Because the top curve is a little angled, I use rotate to tilt the rooftop. Then I start to connect the elevated curves and rotate those curves to loft the surface. And remember to check the align section of the loft option. The next step is to create two holes. You need to create two faces and then extrude them and trim them with the loft surface. And after that, I need to create the column. You can see that the column is cut by a box. The column is also created by loft icon. At first, I create several curves and leave them to different elevation, and then I project the highest curve on the loft surface. And this highest curve is also the curve that I use to create a hole. After I loft the surface, I need to cap it and trim it with another box. And you can see the column now. Now the mask is done and I need to create the skin. This one is very easy. I use divide surface icon to make points on trimmed surface from loft 1 and loft 2, the column. Then I use iso curve to make the web. Because the main surface has two holes, I cannot directly connect them to make the iso curve. So I project a list of points on the surface and use the UV direction to make iso curve. There is another way to make this main surface. Like I create 3 different elevated curves and then I loft them. And then I make them into mesh and use kangaroo to generate forces on this mesh. I think that's all, and thank you for listening.